be a little nicer. Nicer? I was the girl who got attached to her randomly assigned group project partners. I would make us get meals in the dining hall, and I would ask them about where they were from and how many siblings they had, and were they more like their mom or their dad, and were they seeing anybody? I listened to every single detail of my organic chemistry lab partner about the album that he was recording with his church choir group. I was incredibly dedicated to the saga of the girl next door breaking up with her toxic boyfriend. I would get thrilled about the excitement about meeting a person in a friend group that I hadn't yet pierced through. I would chase somebody down just to say hello. But today, I simply cannot. I can't do it. I mean, I hate to say it, I really do, but sometimes when I'm leaving Grady and I see a classmate, I'll duck into a hallway, or I'll speed up a little, or I'll take a different route to the bus stop, or I'll put my head down, or I'll put my headphones in, or I'll call my mom. Anything not to small talk. Anything to keep this small ounce of energy that might allow me to work out or cook dinner to myself. Anything to keep me to myself. Sometimes I think that my classmates might linger around after meetings in the hopes of running into somebody. I would have loved that. Ate it up. My cheeks would have been hurting from smiling so much. But nowadays, I'm booking it. Nothing but a smile and a nod at anybody that I'm at risk of talking to. Where off I go to my car where I plug in a mindless podcast speculating about what Selena Gomez and Taylor Swift were whispering about at the Golden Globes. You know, the important stuff. Don't get me wrong, I still have that social butterfly in me, but I feel like the part of my brain that wants to keep me to myself is just becoming bigger and bigger. Which is why when I came up with this New Year's resolution, I kind of shocked myself. Who am I if not the girl who's nice, who's friendly? I once heard that if nice is the first word that someone uses to describe you, then it means that there's not really that much to say. Kind of simple. Maybe I'm becoming more complex and interesting and brooding. Is this what adults do? Am I being a proper adult? They go to work and then they go home. They leave their work friends at work and they let their colleagues leave their mind when they walk out the door. Maybe I'm getting over an unhealthy attachment style. That sounds so profound, doesn't it? Or maybe my soul is being sacked from my body, and maybe medical school is like one of those dementors from Harry Potter, and the girl that came in is slowly disappearing underneath the weight of intellectual exhaustion. But I realized where that energy goes. I bottle it up and I set it aside for a special occasion. And that special occasion is when I meet a new patient, or when I'm wheeling my patient down to the CT asking him about why he wants to be a rapper. And I bob along as he freestyles. It's for when I'm talking to the son of my patient who just got diagnosed with terminal lymphoma about the chicken farms that he has. How many chickens do you have? 650,000 chickens! That's insane! You've got to be kidding me! Or it's for my 4-year-old patient who's soon to be diagnosed with kidney disease. And I ask her about every single one of her stuffed animals and why they were named what they were named. It's for my patients. It's for my team. It's for asking my attending to tell me a fun little story instead of asking me about what GDMT stands for. It's still there. It's just reserved for them. And I think I'm okay with that. No offense, but medical school does not seem to be getting any easier. And it's okay if I'm the girl who's not so nice every once in a while. And who knows? Maybe she'll be back when fourth year rolls around.